Greasy says.
What's up? What's up, Greasy people? It's me. Welcome back to Greasy Says. We are here. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Did you like that little jumping I did? I was standing right there the whole time. I know you weren't fooled. Probably saw my pants or something, but I was standing right there. This room ain't that big. But did I look good when I came in, when I flew in from the side? That was the idea. I was trying. So welcome back to Greasy Says. You know what I mean? If you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. If you're an old head, you've been listening for a while, thank you for coming back. Now we're doing video. People reacted to the video. I also got some reactions to a clip I posted about being scared of women. Like, I clipped it up. And like I use like Opus or whatever to clip things. And that one got a lot of reactions. It's so easy. All you gotta do is like annoy people, trigger people, put things out there in the wrong context, and people will comment. But that's not what we're here to do. We're not here to get comments, man. We're here to talk about games, and we're here to make games, right? That's what we do in here on Greasy Says. And speaking of which, let's dive in to some recent developments. So yeah, the Unreal conference, State of Unreal, whatever, popped off a little while ago. And they announced basically Unreal 6 and how Unreal 6 is going to be sort of a mix between Unreal as we know it, working on it for decades, and Unreal Editor for Fortnite, which is pretty much creative mode in Fortnite, but spun out to a sort of hamstrung, not as good version of Unreal. It's powerful, it's cool, it's way better than creative in terms of making stuff fast, but it's also extremely limited, especially in the sound domain. Oh, I've used it many a time. It's a nightmare. Like, you actually have to place individual audio players in your level for every piece of sound that you want to make if you don't use Verse. And Verse is relatively new. Most people have been making islands using those freaking audio players, which once you get past like 10 of those things, it's like a nightmare, man. I don't even know how you organize it. I've seen cats who have made massive levels and they've like shown me their levels. And there is so much junk just sitting underneath the level where you can't see it. It's just audio players and sequencers and triggers and values. It's just like a nightmare. You have to literally fly around and figure out where your stuff is in the level. It's pretty brutal. But, you know, it is technically a blueprint. It's just a more physical blueprint in a world, a 3D world. Anyway, so Unreal and Unreal Editor for Fortnite, smush them together. That's going to be Unreal 6. One of the biggest things and scary things happening with Unreal is that blueprints are going to go away in 6. Woo-wee! I've been a big fan of blueprints for a long time. It makes dumb people like me, you know, be able to do cool things that smart people like plumbers can do. You know, I'm able to make little functions or little like pieces of code to do cool things with sound and blueprints. I've always loved it. I've always loved visual scripting as a visual person. It makes digesting and figuring out these things a little easier for me. You give me a picture, I'm happy. You give me a bunch of text, I'm a sad clam. I read at a second grade level, so it just takes me forever. And reading code is not something I find enjoyable. But all that's going to change. Guess what? Tim Sweeney don't give a fuck about your feelings, bro. He's changing that shit. Blueprints is going away. They're going to give you tools so that you can take your blueprints and make them into verse code. But from here on out, motherfuckers better learn some verse. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make stuff in Unreal and in Fortnite, in 6, unless, enough people make a stink and they have to roll it back and they have to change what they're going to do. But I don't think they're going to change what they're going to do. So verse, which means basically coding, everyone has to learn how to code. The knee-jerk reaction to that is, oh no, what? How dare you take away my beautiful blueprints and make me code, especially as an audio person. But with things like Claude integration and VS Code integration with LLMs, it's going to get easier and easier for non-plumbers to code. I've used Claude, like I've said in a previous episode, to code broken things, and it kind of worked, and it was kind of broken, just like every other tool I've made by any other plumber. Broken most of the time, works sometimes, it's got a bunch of bugs in it. So maybe we don't need to be totally scared of the move to verse, but if I were a dev, and I'll talk about this later in the hidden part of the podcast that all of you don't know about, but in future dates, Patreon people will know about. We're gonna have to start learning it. It's just the way it's gonna be. Okay, so yeah, get used to it. Read this stuff if you're interested. It's way too much to go through here, but yeah, it's happening. It's going down. Get used to it. All right, so let's do a little walkthrough of what we got in the game so far. I'll give you all a newer tour of what's been happening in the game. So here we are. This time, I think I'm gonna walk you through a few halls so you get a feel for how this thing plays so far. I don't have a lot of functionality, but you'll get the idea. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's make that big so you guys can see. I'll block my face. It's all good. All right, here we go. We'll play from here because I screwed up my spawn point. Oh no, I fell through the world. Oh no, I'm just outside. Why am I outside? I shouldn't be outside. Okay. I turned off the breathing for now so that folks can hear what's going on. So we have our oxygen. Oh, and if you look at the top right of the screen, I've done a little work. I moved the oxygen bar up there, and I've got 3 life pips now, which means this game, you're going to have health in this game. Oh my god, health. Cool. Let's check out this terminal. Oh, he talks. Vent right here. My kid actually provided the voices for this. It was fun to record and doing this stuff. Here you can kind of see outside. It's really dark. I gotta do a lot with lighting. I'm starting to run out of oxygen. I gotta breathe. Oh, okay. Just discovered a little bug there. So when you start to run out of oxygen in this level, your vision starts to get blurry and then you die and respawn. So that was the blur coming in there, but I gotta fix how that kind of gradually comes in and out. Oop. No more oxygen for me from there.
Yeah. Here we go.
And here we come to a big gray box room with a guy in it. And it's mist coming from here for some reason. I was just testing stuff. But, yeah. Uh-oh, that's a sneak preview. You're not supposed to see that. I'm gonna walk the other way. You weren't supposed to see that. You got a little sneak peek. But yeah, maybe I'll show you guys how I built this door thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, if you say so, Terminal, I will do it. So let me make sure that I'm showing you guys the blueprints editor. Move you over here, move this. So I have this terminal. Oh no, it crashed. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, well, the editor crashed. You know, classic. As soon as you're showing it off to somebody, the editor crashes. So we'll call it here for now. Thank you for coming out and listening. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Greasy Says on YouTube. And yeah, tell your friends, spread the word, share. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Greasy Says.